Hey all, Indy cyclist here. We are at Flowing Willow Park in Carmel, Indiana, just off of 116th and Gray Road. It's just a bit east of Gray, all along 116th. There is a main entrance here. There's a couple side entrances in the neighborhood or the surrounding sidewalk. It's not a huge park, but as you noticed in the first shot of the video, it's known for its artisanal, one of those words, well. The locals here actually come here and will fill up their massive jugs of water, like by the gallon or whatever, something ridiculous, like huge, like what you see at an office water cooler type thing. You're supposed to boil it. They test it every quarter or so whatever. It's just kind of this nice little piece of nature along a fairly busy road. We just had some rain in here like just an hour or so ago. I don't know if I'll post that video, but you'll see that the river is flowing pretty well right here, and the swamp over there is kind of full. I'm gonna walk along here to see if this part's not closed. Some of the, now after this is all dirt paths with a couple bridges, so it's not a mountain biking route. It doesn't say bikes are banned, I don't think, but you probably shouldn't take your bicycle back here. I think this is Carmel Creek or something like that, I don't know. You'll see kids playing in it. So don't drink the water. Like, there's this random crap right here. Who even knows where that came from? And there's a bottle of what was probably Gatorade at some point. But I just wanted to post a quick update. I just got back from a 4-day weekend getaway at the twin towns of French Lick and West Baden Springs. They are resort towns in Indiana. Their heydays were like back in the mid 1800s all the way to early 1900s. They have a lot of history with like the Negro Baseball League, lots and other baseball leagues practice there. They had a black team like in-house that would practice against visiting teams of all leagues. It has a history of integration long before it was the norm in Indiana, and definitely southern Indiana. I mean, it's not quite south, it's south central-ish Indiana, I guess. I don't know. Ages ago, West Baden Springs and the French Lick Resort were competing resorts. Now they're owned by the same company. Lots of philanthropy, private money, and just consumers have poured money into it, so the resorts look really nice and look really restored. They're historic properties though, so there's always some work. I also took some videos of other pieces of history down there, and I'll be posting those in the next few days or so. I just wanted to take a nice quiet place to talk about that. That was the first, I've got a European vacation coming up, a week in Barcelona and a week in Rome in September, but that was the first trip my girlfriend and I took, I think, this entire year. I don't think we've been out of the city all that much, unless you count the general metro area as unless you don't count the metro area as the city. So yeah, I'll have those videos posted in the next few days, maybe over the next week or so, depending on how they turned out. What you can do down there, besides the resorts, you have to go on a weekend because the restaurants stay open later. And there's only like, there's a few like good for French Lick, as in you won't be charged the resort prices and the resort quality, but it's still not going to be good, or the service is still going to suck or whatever. There's a few that are restaurants that are actually good, and those are the restaurants we always go to and the restaurants we enjoy. Anyways, but yeah, if you're in Indiana and you need an Indiana getaway, it's a nice little area to do a getaway to. The resorts are connected by sidewalks, by a multi-use path, by road, by, they call it a train. It's like a little trolley or a little train. I try to call it the train. On to main bus, even in non-resort hotels, there's not many of them, but there's a non-resort hotel in French Lick that will have shuttle service. There's also like a local cab company that'll charge you $5 before 6 p.m. and I'm sure it's more expensive after that. They've done a lot over the past several years to kind of reinvigorate French Lick's downtown area. West Baden doesn't really have a downtown. Their main road is, even though they have a main street, it's not really their main street. The main street is the state road that cuts through there. But French Lick's downtown is interesting. Lots of older buildings, lots of old murals that actually look legitly old and don't look fake old like you see around here in Indianapolis and Carmel. Anyways, that's all. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a scenic look for this quick little update about what's to come on the Indy Cyclist channel. Still in the process of moving my actual apartment. We've got a movers booked, so after that I'll be on the bike a lot more. I'm just doing a quick little bike ride today, just to get the energy flowing. Anyways, this video has probably run on too long. Oh my god, it's 5 minutes for a video, and my videos are maybe 10 minutes tops. So yeah, that's all. Bye for now. I'll see you guys later. It is June 17th, 2019. Indy Cyclist signing off for now.